I'm gonna be honest. I have not been wanting to film or do anything creatively because I've been in a rut. And it's been like that for a few months. And I feel like sometimes you just need a break or some space. Now, I have had to make some decisions that pull me away from a lot of things that I've been working on. And I kind of needed it. I needed some moment to myself. And I realized, because now I'm in and out of a hotel due to work, I have a lot of free time. And in that free time, I decided to pick up my Bible again and start reading and just getting closer to God. And I found myself just really like thinking about my walk and my faith. And sometimes that can offend people. And if it offends you, I pray that you find God too. Just not like how I found him at rock bottom. See, life is still chaotic, but there's a lot of peace in my life. And I'm not afraid to share that with the world. But there's this one thing that I've been doing, is when I get to the hotel, I'll open up my Bible, I'll open up my journal, and I'll just read and just be in the Word of God. And this is kind of just like something that I've been doing for a few weeks, and I've been posting pictures of it. And I realized, like, I shouldn't be afraid to share my faith. At the end of the day, like, that's what we're called to do. And sometimes it's hard, like, to go up to people and speak about God or your faith. And honestly, I realize I'm in a position right now where pulling myself back is gonna set the foundation for everything I wanna do later on in life. Call it like a rebuilding stage or a season. And it wasn't until yesterday that I had a conversation with someone here at the church. And Daisy, thank you for this. But she told me that it's those pictures that I've posted that reminded her of her walk with God and what she needs to do and spend some alone time. To me, that is amazing, because I'm just posting up pictures. I'm not doing anything other than just reading. And I realize, like, sometimes the most smallest thing that may seem insignificant speaks volumes. And at the end of the day, like, I have dreams for this place, because I didn't have this place to, like, create a little coffee community. Like, this was something that through the people here at church allowed me to do. And I realized, like, I would have never been able to do this walking in the path that I was walking. And needless to say, it has been a blessing. Am I as far as I wanted to be? No. But man, let me tell you that I am in a place where I can say, God brought me here. It's crazy sometimes to just sit here and realize how much of a blessing this place has become, and a safe haven for me when I am going through my own moments. But I sit in this place sometimes for hours at a time with nobody here. And I realize, like, those are the moments that I'm spending it with God, and I'm talking to him, and I'm speaking my mind, and I'm pouring out my heart, and I'm realizing, like, I have a task to do. See, Gideon ran all the time. Jonah fled. But God met them where they were and brought them back to where they needed to be for their calling. Like, I was not going to come to church. And in 2 weeks, it's gonna be 2 years that I've been coming to this place. And I realized, like, for 20 something years, I said no. But I grew up around church. I grew up around this life. And I had to experience hardships to come back. And I realized that I may not be so vocal. I may not be like people that I see here who are walking up to a lot of people and praying for them. And sometimes it's hard for me. Like, my prayer in silence is profound. When I'm put on the spot, I sound like I'm standing in front of thousands of people. I stutter, I have a loss for words, but I realized that God is working in me. And I decided to make this little video because I realized, like, I know what my calling is. And before, everything I did in my life, I put that before God instead of putting God before all of that. So I made idols out of these things, finances, the coffee business, filming. I realized now more than ever, I was doing it wrong. So I hope you find your peace. I hope you find those quiet moments and you truly just talk to God. Because my life has changed so much, but I realized, like, there's still chaos. And in that chaos, you will find peace. And there's a lot of things now that I walk up to boldly and unafraid and unashamed because I know that God is with me and moving forward in a way that I can never really explain to people. So if you're feeling like this, I got a verse for you. So this verse right here is from Hebrews 4:16. It reads, "So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy and we will find grace to help us when we need it most." Spend time with God. Simple as that. Go to him. Peace.